I am Sister Maria Noel, originally from the Philippines and moved to Hawaii. I was in the military, U.S. Army Reserve, and was a nurse before I entered. My mom was shocked. She was surprised of all of us that I will be the one entering the convent. And it's more likely my other sisters, and so it was a big shock for her, but my dad was really sad. He didn't quite agree with it, but one of the priests he talked to told him that, you have 8 children, why can't you give one to him? I eloped. That's how it happened. Yeah, when God calls, you have to say yes. Because I really can't take it, seeing my dad really sad, and he even cried. And so I told him I changed my mind, even though I'm already scheduled to enter, like August 15, Feast of the Assumption. And then just seeing him really sad, and it's hard because to see a man, crying and so I told him I changed my mind, so I didn't go on the 15. But then inside me really wanted to go. And so I did on the 17 without my parents knowing. I got my aunt who got the ticket for me. So they brought my stuff, my clothes, very few, and met at the airport, but they put it in a garbage bag. So my cousins didn't suspect that, I'm going away. So we met at the airport, and I got a real bag and then transferred my clothes from the garbage bag to a real bag.
You really did elope.
Yeah.
And what was the aftermath of that?
I wrote a letter to my dad and gave it to my aunt to give it after I got on the plane when they got home. And my dad, I think, read it that night. And then the first time I was able to talk to him, and he said, why didn't you really just told me that you really wanted to go? But he was still crying. But I didn't want to see the sadness and
Did he eventually accept it and be happy for you?
Oh yes, on my actually my first profession, he was still a little bit doubtful, and then but on my final vows, and he was so proud of me, and he was telling friends that it was a blessing for him. First thing is to pray. That's what really helped me. And then ask for advice, somebody you can trust, but probably a priest or spiritual director. And then if you really feel deep inside you, that you really want to follow, because God will never fail us. Whatever it takes, just do it. I mean, there's ups and downs, but it's part of life. But I can say it's a beautiful life.